Hi, I'm Saahil Mehta, and I'm excited to participate in the Inform and Inspire series powered by Yardstick Marketing and Right Selection. Today, I'm going to be talking about decluttering from the physical and mental world. So while you're spending more time at home, how can you declutter from the material world, body, people, and mind? So I'm going to address them one at a time. Decluttering the material world. What a great opportunity to go through all your stuff and divide it into 3 piles. 1, I use it, it has functional purpose in my life, let's keep it. 2, I don't remember last time I used this, or it really has no purpose in my life anymore. Let's give it away to someone who's not as blessed as you are, and declutter for smiles. And the third is, should I keep it or should I not? Perhaps it has some memories attached to it, to which my answer is, if you give it away, does your memory disappear? Or you might say, I used to fit into it and I can't fit into it anymore. Well, if it's not bringing you joy, then why are you keeping it? But if you're still facing challenges, put it in a box. And if for 3 months no one has opened that box, perhaps it's time to give it to someone who's not as fortunate as you are. Next, we're going to get on to decluttering the body. 2 tips on this one. Start looking at all the ingredients of any packaged food that enters your house. And ask yourself, is this something I want to put in my body? Perhaps it's high levels of sugar, artificial sweeteners, artificial coloring, MSG, and the list goes on. And perhaps it's even things that you can't, the last time you spoke those words were in chemistry class. So ask yourself again, do I really want to put this in my body if I want to improve my immunity and improve my overall well-being? No. So find a healthier alternative. And the second thing I want to speak about in decluttering the body is sleep. Are you getting enough sleep? Because that's where your physical and mental recovery is happening. So ensure you're getting a good night's rest. Now, one tip for that is no screens an hour before bedtime. Why? Because the blue light that's emitted from these devices is telling your brain it's still daylight. And that affects the production of melatonin. So make sure you stop using these devices so melatonin is being produced and you get a good night's rest. And it's so that you get mental and physical recovery while you're asleep. Third, we're going to get onto decluttering people. When I speak about that, everyone thinks, it's about getting rid of someone. But that's not it. It's about removing the clutter between you and your loved ones so you can come closer together. So here's one great tip that I've used that I want to share with you. Understand things from the other person's perspective. If I write a 6 on the ground and you're facing me, what do you see? You see a 9. Now, are you right and I'm wrong? Or am I right and you're wrong? Neither. We're both right in this particular case. But all we had to do was try to understand it from the other person's perspective, and all could have been resolved. So reach out to the family members, your loved ones, your friends, your colleagues, and start removing that clutter between the two of you so you can form stronger bonds. And the final thing I want to address is decluttering the mind. So how do you start each and every morning? You pick up the phone, perhaps, the first thing that you do. Perhaps you meditate. Well, I'm going to share with you one tip, which is a morning routine. Something that can energize you to enjoy each and every day with high energy for maximum impact. So what do I do? Before I get into that, what do I not do? I don't hit the snooze button because I don't want the first action of my day to be snooze, because that sets precedent for the remainder of the day. And the second thing I don't do is I don't touch any of my gadgets or the newspaper. Why, you may ask? Because if I read something that I don't like, and that puts me in a negative state of being, it's going to take a long time for me to get back into a positive place. And how do you think that's going to affect my mood and my relationship with everyone else in the house? Not good, right? So here's what you do to energize your mornings. You've been sleeping for many hours. When you wake up, just move. Do the sun salutation, walk around, do push-ups, star jumps, anything. Just move for 10 to 15 minutes. After you're done with that, start with breath work, right? You want to do the deep belly breath. So put your hand on your belly, and as you breathe in and out, you should see your belly moving in and out. It's not the chest breaths. So the movement and the deep breaths allow you to get your heart beating again, and for that heart to pump oxygen into all the cells to get energized. The third thing that I do is I meditate. I just spend time in meditation for about 10 to 15 minutes. There are many types out there. You've got the silent meditation, the guided meditation, chanting. Try them and see which one works for you. But try them. It's not like when you were crawling and you went to walking, you gave up when you fell for the first time, right? You kept falling, but you kept trying, and now you're walking, you're running, you're jumping. So the same with meditation. Practice and try the different types and see which one works for you. And the final thing that I would say to start your day with high energy is gratitude, right? There are a lot of things that might not be going right in our lives, but there's so many things that are going right. We're so blessed to be with the people that are around us in our house. We're so grateful to have these meals every single day when there's so many other people that are starving. We're so grateful that we still have our health. So write down the things that you're grateful for. And now, as you can imagine, at the end of this morning routine, how do you feel? You're feeling on a high. You're feeling great. So now if anyone comes to you and throws something that you don't like, it might knock you down a little bit, but it's not going to knock you out. So I hope you've enjoyed the 4-step decluttering process of decluttering from the material world, body, people, and mind to have an amazing life. Thank you for your time. I wish you well.